Oh, overshot. Whoops. Hey guys, it's Pixie here from Elite Gaming. Have you always wondered why you stink at 2v2? Have you always wanted to get better at 2v2? Is 2v2 annoying because you always get a bad person? Are you always wanting to figure out how to be better at 2v2? Is 2v2 something that you actually care about? Well, if you have yes to any of these answers, well then continue watching this video. Pixie here, the god of 2v2, is going to show you how to get better at 2v2. Because it actually is pretty hard to figure out. But once you figure out the secrets and the steps and everything, you'll be a better 2v2 player, a better 2v2 teammate, so that way you win every single game. Now, I don't know if you follow me on Twitter or not, but if you do, I have a video of me that I just posted showing my whole 2v2 records. Basically, I play a lot of 2v2 because it's really fun. There's a lot of people that I like to, work on with. It helps with like cooperation between two people. It's just amazing, and I like doing 2v2 a lot. If you're ever wondering how to be good at 2v2, well then stick around. The first step is to figure out what kind of deck you actually need. Now for me, I actually use this deck right here. This is the deck that I use for most 2v2 battles. The reason why I use this deck for the most part is because that it's a very average elixir base. So if somebody has like a very cheap hog cycle, then this deck will work around the hog cycle. And so in that case, somebody has a big giant push coming in, I'll have the Inferno Dragon ready. If I have a little hog spam kind of push coming in, I have three things that could take down the hog: the Lumberjack, the Goblin Gang, as well as the Inferno Dragon. So that's three things. So I could take down pretty much a lot of good cycle decks and a lot of big giant tiki decks. In that case, if somebody has that sort of deck, that the giant golem kind of decks, or the P.E.K.K.A decks, the graveyard and everything, and like 4.4, 4.3 style decks, well, I have a deck that will kind of interact with their deck the best way. This is the best kind of deck to use if you want to interact with somebody else. I'm getting a lot of spam messages, friendly battles and crap. Please friendly battle me, please 2v2 me, or whatever. That's what you get for having a lot of friends. Yep, move back. Ah! Friendly battle cancel. That's what you get. At any rate, so that's your step number one. Pick a deck that you're good with. A deck that you have a lot of practice with. A deck that you know how to kind of work around with if somebody has, say a different kind of deck. A lot of the people in the top of where I play, they use very similar decks. They use the hog. They use a lot of hog decks with the executioner and the knight. They use a lot of decks with the graveyard. So any decks like that, this deck will kind of work around with. Also know your deck. If you're going to play your deck and you have a good grasp of how to use it, make sure you know how to counter things. If you use 6 elixir to counter something that's like 4 elixir, well, you're gonna have problems. You're gonna have a lot of problems, because then you're gonna be at since the elixir bar goes slower and slower and slower than normal, it's gonna be much harder for you to focus on trying to make those positive elixir trades. So when you hit double elixir, you'll be able to smash down a tower and be able to defend your tower at the same time. Oh my gosh, I'm getting so many spams right now. I'm gonna message him when I'm filming a video. Hold on. I'm filming a video right now. That ought to show him. But yeah, this is another deck I really like to use. It is a little cheaper and it is a little more cycle oriented, but it's still got a very powerful to kind of defend against a lot of pushes. It's also known as bridge spam, which is basically where you have cards that will go, you can paste at the bridge and you can have them go. If they put like a giant in the back or a golem in the back, or they start to pump up, you have something to put at the bridge and it will be able to push and shove through a bunch of mess, and they won't have that much elixir to defend it, which is amazing. This is kind of one of those decks. You could put the Battle Ram and the Night Witch together at the bridge for 8 elixir if they put a 6 elixir pump down or an 8 elixir golem, and they're going to have a lot of trouble trying to fix that. My favorite one, or favorite combination to put at the bridge, is the Battle Ram and the Bandit. Those two are very well coincide. Make sure you have your app available too. That's 9 elixir you can throw at the bridge if they decide to put like a skeleton army, or if they decide to put like Goblin Gang inside, which is awesome because if they use Goblin Gang, then you could just easily zap, and then the Battle Ram can take it out pretty easily. If they use something like Knight or whatever, you don't really have to do anything. The Bandit will come and kill the Knight. At any rate, this is another good deck to use. It is, again, very cheap, but it can handle hog pretty well. It can handle big giant pushes, like giant humongous pushes that come in. You got the Inferno Dragon to take out the big tank, and then you've got your Night Witch and your Bandit to take out the small tanks. Then you can poison, defensive poison, and you can defensive zap in order to take out like Night Witch and stuff or anything that decides to come the way. If you have Executioner though, or they have an Executioner, this deck will not work. Trust me, I have tried to beat Executioner. I've barely beaten them. It is very hard to beat it with this deck because they can just tornado and literally just destroy everything. So yeah, be careful of that Executioner. Make sure if they have an Executioner or they have one Executioner, put it on the other side. Instead of like the same lane, put it on the opposite lane. If they're smart enough, they'll use the Executioner and wait for you to actually use it. But if you see them use it, then use it on the opposite lane. That's how you get rid of that. Alright, so that kind of covers off the first base. Let's go over the second base. So the best way to deal with the second base is to make sure to see what your teammate has. You always want to know what your teammate has. When you're playing 2v2, there's a part on the right side where you can see how much kind of cards are up and how much elixir they kind of have if they have a card available. If they have zap and you decide to do a battle ram bandit kind of push and bridge spam, make sure they use their zap, because then that way you can save your zap and you don't have to waste elixir. Unlike, there are times where I've had to use fireball twice and it was pretty awkward. But in any case, just make sure, try to see what they're using. If they're if they like to use their elixir a lot, let them use their elixir. Let them use their log. Again, you'll see that their log will come through. If you see a goblin barrel coming now, and you see that they have log ready, let them use their log first before you use yours, because that way you'll know that, okay, he's going to use my log, and now I have another log ready. Because a lot of times when I'm playing, I throw a goblin barrel, or they throw a goblin barrel, and then I see 2 logs coming down. I'm like, okay, that's good. I can be able to push on the opposite end using Goblin Gang or something else, which is awesome, because now I'd be able to take out a tower that way. So be careful if you have any sort of spells. Make sure that they will use the spells at all. If you have a graveyard and poison, use their graveyard. Make their graveyard go down and use your poison. If they're using poison as well, if they see that they're going to do a graveyard poison and they're using poison, don't use your poison. Save it. Save it for when you actually need it, like at a very specific time, or if you're using it defensively like this deck. Again, this deck right here is my favorite deck out of everything. It's very versatile. So I'm going to show you how to use it in a bit. The last thing I want to discuss with you, this is the last part that actually really decides your 2v2 skill. If you're playing against randoms, then this will really come into play. If you're playing with like a teammate or something and you're on Discord or something, that's a little different. For me personally, I have no friends, so in any case, I play a lot of 2v2 by myself. I go on quick match a lot just to see what kind of people I'd be playing against with. A lot of the times, the person that I'm playing with isn't that great, so I try to work around this person's skill. And to do this, I want to make sure I show the person where to put troops and stuff, or what I'm about to do. So before I grow my elixir up, I like to show where I'm putting my troops. So I like to drag and hold. For example, my balloon lumberjack push. It's a 9 elixir push, but it's very powerful if they decide to pull something out. Because if the lumberjack dies, that balloon will head right to the tower. And the only way to defend it is that they have a minion horde or a tornado or something like that. And even then, it's really hard to defend against. I've seen where they've used 2 tornadoes and a bunch of small troops to try to kill that 9 elixir push, and they end up using about 13 or 14 elixir, and they waste about 4 elixir for like 1 balloon and a lumberjack. So it's kind of crazy to watch, but it's very cool once you get that tower down, or you can get a lot of damage onto that one side. The opposing problem is though, is that the Inferno Dragon, or you won't have enough elixir to defend, which is gonna be very crappy. Just hover where you're gonna put your troops, so that way they can see, oh crap, okay, he's gonna do that. So I better not use, or I better get ready to help him on that side, or I better get ready to defend, and he's gonna do his thing on the other side. So that kind of mentality works pretty well too. You can show where you're dragging your troops, and then he can kind of see, or whoever is playing against you can kind of see, oh, okay, he's going to do this. This is the best way to go about it, so I'm going to do the same thing. It kind of works a little bit, but it's varies between people to people to people, if that makes sense. So I hope those are some good tips that I can give you. I'm going to do some 2v2 battles so I don't drag this on and it won't be a boring video on how to beat 2v2. If I win, I win. If I lose, I lose. Most of the time, I've been doing good with this deck, so I'm going to continue using this deck, and you kind of see how to use it, and hopefully it helps you learn how to use it. Again, it does use 4 legendaries. I forgot how many fingers I have. It uses 4 legendaries. So It's very legendary driven, so if you have legendaries, use them. Use them if you have legendaries. And then you just have your regular Goblin Gang and your Mega Minion Fireball and your Balloon. Those are your 4 other cards that you need that aren't really legendary. Your Balloon's your kill card, so make sure you use your Balloon as much as you can to try to take off towers. Your Mega Minion is very defensive. Your Goblin Gang is also super defensive. The only 2 cards that are actually worth using on the offense is Lumberjack and the Balloon. Everything else is used for defense. And if you want to, Lumberjack is very versatile for defense and offense, which is also great. Let's hop into some 2v2 matches so you can kind of see where I'm gazing at, and I'll try my best to discuss what I'm doing because it's very hard for me to talk, not only in while I'm wearing this head, but it's also very hard to talk while I'm doing gaming. So excuse me if I sound like I'm terrible at everything. Alright, here we go. We're gonna go against, oh, Jungle Arena is one of my favorite. I don't know how to say that name. I don't know how to say any of those names. Okay, so I have a good push right here. So I'm gonna show him, I'm gonna wait to see what the other person's gonna do on the opposite end. See what I did right here? I just make sure, he saw where I was gonna put the troops, so he made sure to get everything intact. Now he's gonna zap, which is awesome for him. Now they're going to use a balloon, but the balloon's not going to do too much damage. Once that Lumberjack falls, look at that damage that's going right there. You can see that balloon's going to take out that tower, and now it's time to actually, he's going to throw, what's it called? I can't call anything. I don't know what it's called. A freaking battle ram and bandit push. And as you can see, I already took the other tower down, which is amazing. So, look how fast it took down the tower. You already know how strong this is going to be. So now I'm keeping my Inferno Dragon up and ready in case there's going to be any problems. And here comes a Night Witch. So he's going to go ahead and throw that down. He's going to have an Inferno Dragon as well. I know exactly what deck he's using. It's the deck that I really like to use. And so let's go ahead and get ready. We're going to go, he's going to rock it. And, oh crap, I don't have it. Let's go ahead and just log this real quick. And throw this right here. And the Lumberjack actually do a good job taking it out. Balloon will go onto the tower, and it's already taken it down to 351. That is crazy. The tower is already down to 341. So here comes our rage. The bandit's going to get ready. Hopefully the fireballs can take it out, and it does. Okay, that's good. I'm going to go ahead and do a very offensive princess just to get some tower damage onto there. We really don't need it though, but now it's at fireball range, so which is great. Let's go ahead and throw this onto here. It'll take down some of those bats at least. And now we have that knight going onto the tower. So we've pretty much got both towers down. Now you have to actually get our towers down, which is cool. Let's go ahead and throw a lot. I meant to throw a balloon. I can't see it. I think it's on. Hopefully that level 5 elixir is gonna... Oh, I didn't take it out. Dang it. Oh no, it's gonna hit the tower barely. Okay. Well, here comes another one of those. So I'm going to go ahead and get ready. Oh crap, this is not good. He's got a poison onto the test. He could do some damage here. He could do some serious work. He's got double poison going on. Okay. Dang. We were able to take that down. But unfortunately, he hit the King's Tower, which is awesome. Which means that can take out that pretty well. Let's go ahead and throw an Inferno Dragon down. Let's go ahead and fireball this as well. I want to get rid of that because it's so annoying. Okay, that's done. And now we'll be able to probably get a 3 count out of this. That'd be amazing if we did. Oh, yes, we did. Oh, awesome. Okay, so we got a 3 count already on our first game. I'm okay with this. Let's go ahead and try again. Let's go ahead and play with this guy, actually. See what he's up to. He's got a nice deck. He's got a 3 Musketeer deck. I want to see how this deck does against 3 Musketeer. It should be pretty good, actually. So we're searching for opponents right now. It should be like 2 level 13s, I believe. Level 12, level 12. Okay, that's not too bad. So I'm going with Steven. Right here, if you right-click the bottom right, if you right-click their name, you can right-click. Did I say right-click? And if you click their name, you can see their deck. They have how much elixir. So literally, you can just fireball this. Fireball the cheapest elixir pump. You can get that down pretty hard. That's what she said, by the way. You can see the poison coming out. I'm going to go ahead and throw my princess. I got to get ready to cycle through my troops and everything. So here comes 3 Musketeers. He wasted his poison, which is great for me, at least. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to save up for that Lumberjack push that's going to come up soon. So I'm going to see, oh, very good lightning, by the way. Okay, so we're gonna use that. I'm gonna go ahead and throw my Goblin Gang down. And here comes, oh, Bowler is gonna do work onto that though. If he can stop it, right? Okay, so they're doing extra elixir there. I'm gonna go ahead and have him defend. And he's gonna have to defend that while I throw this awesome Lumberjack push coming in right here. And here comes the balloon onto the tower. The balloon's gonna get so much damage onto the tower. Here comes the raid. The raid is gonna take the balloon. The balloon's gonna get so much damage onto that tower. Oh, there's the baby dragon. And looks like that tower is going down. That's crazy. Already we got his tower down. Let me see what he has ready. He has nothing ready. I'm gonna throw my Mega Minion because I can see that he has nothing. How is he gonna defend against that baby dragon if he has nothing? So we're gonna throw our fireballs and everything just to make sure that we get tower damage. And now I can see he has 5 elixir at the moment, and I'm 4, so he's got a little more than me. So I'm gonna let him do his thing. I got an Inferno Dragon for that mini P.E.K.K.A, so I'm gonna flash my Inferno Dragon so you can kind of see that I have something ready for the P.E.K.K.A. And here comes a Battle Ram. This is gonna be fun actually. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead. Oh no, he has that. No, I hate that so much. Oh, and you got that to slow down though. That's amazing. Okay, so let's go ahead and throw our balloon out. Balloon, the Barbarian should be able to take that down. He's gonna go ahead and the heal tick is faster than the poison tick, so that should be able to get a lot of damage done. And here comes the balloon, taking so much damage from the tower. Look at that! It took it down at 885. That's crazy. I just hope he doesn't. Uh-oh. Okay, there we go. I thought it was gonna be like problematic or something like that. Okay, he's gonna throw fire spirits down. That's cool. Okay, so at the moment we are winning. Again, that balloon push is one of the most random pushes ever. Let's go ahead and throw Inferno Dragon down, and it's gonna. Oh, it's on the right side. Okay, good. No, it's on the wrong side. That P.E.K.K.A needs to go on the opposite lane. Go on the opposite lane, stupid P.E.K.K.A. Okay, I'm gonna throw my balloon down. Hopefully it goes toward the. Oh my gosh, it went to the wrong tower. Dang it! I was hoping to get at least a 3 count again, but you know, you can't get everything. So, but yeah, I won again. That's awesome. Again, with Steven, who did accept me. Again, you gotta highlight everything you want to do. Let's join a clanmate. Actually, okay, we're not gonna join a clanmate. But, actually, let's go ahead and let's request something. Let's see what we have to request. Nothing, absolutely nothing. Okay, we'll just request that at this point. I have a lot of things maxed. I think I need, yeah, I have these 4. These 3 I need to max real quick before I have everything. Okay, let's use another deck. Let's use this deck that I like a lot. Let's go ahead and jump into a quick match. At the moment, I will see how we can showcase my skill with that, because it's really hard to use this deck though than the other one, because the other one's like very instant, very quick, and this deck is a little easier to figure out. And he's using a very heavy deck, so my deck is the opposite. It's not that heavy, so it's kind of good actually. Let me use this. Golem, please? No? Okay. Put your graveyard down. Put your graveyard down! Oh my gosh, it's so dumb. Put your stupid graveyard down. Okay, well that's not too bad actually. Okay. I don't have my bandit ready, so I'm gonna go ahead and do this. I mean, it's okay. Yeah. Oh crap! I should be able to take care of that. I'm gonna go ahead and drop this. Yeah, the skeletons took it. I saw that he had skeletons, so he was able to take a bit of damage. Oh my gosh, look at how awesome we did! Okay. So let's go ahead and use the Ice Bomb to kind of distract the minions. Oh my gosh, it's very good, by the way. So, okay, so now he's got that coming. Oh crap. This is a good play by him, because archers are going to do problems. I'm going to put my, bandit down. Hopefully the bandit hits the tower at this point. Oh, I guess not. Okay, that's fine. I'm going to use my, Night Witch Distraction Musketeer. And be able to, we're going to bridge spam it. Here we go then. Okay. Oh crap, no, he got a freaking Executioner. I freaking hate the Executioner. Wow is right. Okay, good. The Executioner is dead now. So at least we got we got both towers around the same, 500 tower point difference isn't the end of the world, which is okay with me. Alright, so let's go ahead and see what's going on next. I'm gonna save my elixir a little bit. I could just bridge spam again with the bandit, but I'm just gonna save it for a bit. He hasn't used his has he? Okay, let's go ahead and do this real quick. Oh, I thought I put my... Oh, crap. I thought I put my... good thing I didn't, though, because now I'd be able to... We're gonna bridge spam this again. Alright, watch this. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and poison this. So that way, I can take out that much. Watch this poison, it's so annoying. Oh, crap. Here we go again. Yeah, go ahead and log it real quick. Oh my gosh, he's getting so much damage onto that tower. Go ahead and do this real quick. Just to get that tower down. No! No, King Tower is activated! Oh my gosh, the King Tower is activated! Oh my god. Okay, we have 15 seconds left. They're gonna take down that tower, so we have to focus on the opposite end. Luckily, we were able to take down a lot of portions of the other side, so let's go ahead and let's just start our push already. And let's go ahead and poison. We're just going to do a poison where at this point, I think, would be the best option. Yeah, I think a poison word is just going to be the best option for this. Let's go ahead and spam this real quick. Oh my gosh. Good. That was a good play, by the way. Alright, let's go ahead and zap. Please zap. Wow, one hit! I just needed one hit! Dang it. Alright, I gotta cycle to my poison again. So let's cycle to poison. We'll be able to take that down. I'm going to say good game. Good game. Yes, we got it. Okay, awesome. We're gonna do one more game, actually. I'm gonna choose another deck this time. Let me see what the good decks are out there. I'm gonna check the TV Royale, see if we can find something. So yeah, this is a pretty popular deck if you look on the top right. It's a very popular deck at the moment, so yeah, let's see what kind of decks though there are out there. This one looks pretty cool. The Giant, the Miner, and stuff. Okay, I like that one. Let's see what else we have. I don't want anything too big though. I need to find something that's very cheap and so I can use it in coalition with the other person. So let's see what we got here. Okay, that's another popular deck. The Hog with the Executioner and the Knight. That's a very popular deck. Aaron Toon is using that same deck that he always uses. He never changes it. Which is, you know, why he should probably change his deck a little bit to figure out what he could do. Three Musketeer Heal is very popular as well. Oh, I have an idea though. Let's use this deck. This deck I saw a while ago and I really like it. Pompeo was using it earlier, so I'm going to go ahead and try it. It's 4.0. It's a little heavy. Hopefully I can do well, but we'll see. And we'll just see. It's all in a matter of time. We will see if I'm actually good or not. I'm just saying that I'm good in order to get pubes. That was creepy as hell. Okay, Builder Workshop. Oh, he's got a golem too. Dang it. That's gonna be hard. Alright, I don't know if we'll win this one because we got two heavy, really heavy decks, but that's fine with me. Alright, that's cool. So I'm gonna throw my minions here. He doesn't have to really do that, but that's okay. Go ahead and throw the golem down, and we'll start push. Oh crap, he's got that coming in. Oh my gosh, he's got a good fireball. I'm gonna wait. I don't wanna get too picky with it. Yeah, see, I didn't really need to do that. I'm gonna go throw my Night Witch, actually. It's 4 elixir as well, but I think I can be able to take out that and cut that right there. Cool. Now I'm gonna go ahead and throw my miner in here. And okay, so we got the golem coming down. I'm gonna go ahead and throw my witch down. My witch should be able to do quite a bit. No, bad, 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 bad. Bad, you should not have done that. No, you wasted so much elixir. Okay, let's go ahead and clone all this with it. Oh crap, no! Dude, you're so bad. Okay, I can, no, that's my fault. I should not have chose this deck, because this deck is just gonna do terrible against this spell. Okay, I'm gonna have to zap it, so it doesn't get too much damage off. Okay, we got one hit off. The problem with these types of decks, though, is that, like he has, if we have some, look at that, I can't defend against this. It's really hard to if I try, though. Okay, I'm gonna throw it in the back real quick. Okay. Nice. So that rocket came in, and that kind of destroyed any hopes of it would actually... Oh wait, they survived! I can't believe they survived. Let's go ahead and clone all this. Oh crap, no, dang it. Oh my gosh, okay, let me throw this real quick. GG. GG. That. Oh crap, I zapped the tower, dang it. Oh, dang it. Okay, we got 10 seconds. Do you have something? Get anything? Okay. Got it. Okay. Go ahead and throw my ball in here. You could have fireball it. That's an okay fireball, I guess. And we're gonna head and clone everything. Nice! Awesome. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and throw my miner here. Oh, look at this push! This push! This is it! Is it it? Is it it? Please say it's it. Oh my gosh, this push is amazing. Oh no, I didn't take it out that fast. Okay, never mind. I thought this push would be it, but I guess it's not. Not everything you do. I'm gonna throw my golem here again. Nice. Okay, let's go ahead. He's gonna throw his fireball. Oh, he dropped it down. That was a good rocket, by the way. Okay, you got 10 seconds left. You have to make it. Have to make it. Come on, come on. No, crap. Okay, good game. It was a close game. We could have probably had it if we tried a little harder, but they had a rocket too and a fireball, so we probably would have lost at the same time. But yeah, that's why you have to be careful. You have to choose a deck that really, that's not too heavy, not too cheap. That's kind of good. Like these two decks would have been very bad because they're very expensive and they wouldn't be able to stop pushes like the minor ones. But this one, and this one, like a log bait and this awesome balloon that I made all by myself. The pixie deck, it's actually very good. Like it's very versatile and you'll be able to take a lot of, people out. So anyway, I think I dragged this video on too long. Thanks guys for watching. I'm actually going to try to start making videos again. As I say that, and then you'll wait like another 4 months for another upload. But still, I'm trying my best to keep up and everything. So thanks guys for watching. Hopefully I'll have another tutorial or another live stream highlight for you guys, and I'll see you later.